As he said, he leaned in and said in a low voice, "In my opinion, you can't get angry. Instead, you have to go to the golden box, perform well in front of the president and the others, and make the final fight. If you give up now, I am afraid that the position of the executive director will really fall into the hands of Sun Yukai." Jacob suddenly woke up from his dream. Yes, indeed. Even though he lost to Sun Yukai in the stage of the treat, it does not mean that the other party will be the final winner. If I really let go today in a rage, that would be the real loss of all previous achievements and all losses. So he thanked Zuwen and said, "Brother Zuwen, thank you for your reminder. I'm going to see what Sun Yukai can do." After that, he said to Sun Yukai, "Since you are so sincere, then I will go to the golden box with you to get insights." Sun Yukai snorted disdainfully, and said, "Just say you are an old wire, and you still don't admit it. If you really missed this opportunity to meet me, I think you will go back tonight and wake up several times in the middle of the night." Jacob was so ridiculed by Sun Yukai, his face was naturally very uncontrollable. However, he kept in mind Zhu Wen's reminder that the top priority is to fight for the position of standing director, not to get angry with Sun Yukai. So, he resisted his anger, didn't speak, and went with everyone, following Sun Yukai, all the way to a golden box upstairs. As soon as they entered the door, everyone was surprised and admired again and again by the luxurious decoration in the golden box. A standing director spoke at this moment and said with a sigh, "Today we are all thanks to the talents, so that we can see the luxury of the golden box of Classic Mansion." Someone echoed, "Yes. Not long ago, a friend of mine who was worth tens of millions wanted to book this box. He went a lot of ways, but he couldn't make a decision. He could only regretfully choose the next best one. Silver box." Upon hearing this, everyone was even more curious, and some people couldn't help but ask Sun Yukai, "Sun Yukai, how did you book the golden box? Did someone help or?" Sun Yukai said with a proud face, "If I want to book a golden box, where do I need help from others? To put it bluntly, this is what I do." After speaking, he explained to everyone, "To tell you the truth, I am a frequent visitor to Classic Mansion. I often eat here, and I am also a friend of Orville. So the box below the diamond level. If I want, Classic the house will be open for me at any time." After listening, everyone present was amazed. President Pei said incredulously, "You are talented. Are you friends with our underground emperor Mr. Orville in Orus Hill?" "Of course." Sun Yukai said triumphantly, "If I don't know him well, how can I have such a big face? So I can book the golden box easily." Although Sun Yukai said so, in fact, he knew Orville, but Orville didn't know him. The reason why he was able to book this golden box was not because of Orville's relationship at all, but because he spent a huge price far exceeding the original price of the golden box before he transferred it from others. At this time, taking Orville out to talk about the matter was just thinking that the fox would be pretending to be more prestigious in front of everyone. However, no one would doubt the truth or falsehood of this statement. After all, they were in golden boxes all seated in, so everyone thought that Sun Yukai was telling the truth, and it was a compliment to Sun Yukai now. At this moment, Sun Yukai was praised by everyone, and was even more proud. He looked at Jacob and sarcastically said, "Jacob, you didn't see the chairman and all the directors seated? Why are you so low on the price of eyesight? Why don't you quickly bring tea and pour water?" Jacob looked ugly and blurted out, "Sun Yukai, what do you mean?" Sun Yukai said contemptuously, "What can I mean? You don't look at it. Among these people, which status is not higher than you? You are an old rag. If you don't serve us tea, do you want us to serve you?" Jacob's face was even more ugly, and he said angrily, "You said that my status is not as good as that of the chairman and other executive directors. I admit this, but what kind of status you have, don't you know it? Everyone is ordinary in the association. Members, what are you pretending to be with me here? You want me to serve you tea and water, dream about you." Zhu Wen next to him also said displeased ly. "Sun Yukai, is it a bit too much for you to speak like this?" Sun Yukai laughed and said, "What's wrong with me? Who made Jacob's old rag too rubbish? If he can book a golden box, I can also serve him in turn. The problem is that he doesn't have this ability. After speaking, he looked at Jacob coldly and said, "Do you think I asked you to come to the golden box to let you eat and drink? To tell you the truth, for someone like you, let you serve tea. Pouring water is already giving you a lot of face, don't shame your face."